Welcome back to my dark side playthrough of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we went through the lower city apartments, and our character currently looks like this. And now we'll go into Javyar's cantina in the lower city. The black wildcars didn't spawn again. And there's the cantina. Hi there. Not too many people come in here to speak to me anymore. Most prefer the fancy surroundings of the upper city cantina. But nobody up there carries the kind of Berserk cards I sell. Are you interested in purchasing some individual cards to bolster your Berserk deck? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Berserk. You know, high-stakes gambling. Each player brings their own deck to a Berserk match, and the better your cards, the better your chances of winning. My name is Javyar. Everybody knows I'm the man to see if you want to add some cards to your Berserk deck. My prices are quite reasonable. So what do you say? Are you interested in buying some of my Berserk cards to augment your own deck? Show me what you have for sale. I haven't been able to restock my inventory since the Sith quarantine started, but I still have a pretty good selection. So he has plus and minus cards, and they also cost a lot. But we have some credits, so maybe we can afford some, but not right now. Back again? Is there something else I can do for you? Are you looking for some cards to augment your own Berserk deck? I want to ask you some questions. If you want information, you should speak to Zax in the bounty office. He's Devik's unofficial earpiece. But I try and answer your questions as best I can. Tell me about Davik. I'm not stupid enough to start bad-mouthing Davik Kang in this place. Not if Zack's so nearby. Go to the bounty office and talk to him if you want to scoop on Davik. I want some general information on the lower city. Don't know what I can really tell you. There's a gang war between the Hidden Backs and the Black Walkers, but everybody knows about that. Tell me about the Hidden Backs. The Backs are run by a man named Gaiden Fak. They used to run things here in the lower city, and life wasn't too bad, but now the Walkers are trying to move in. Tell me about the Black Walkers. The Walkers are led by Brashik. He's tough and ruthless and maybe even a little insane. He's also determined to take control of the entire lower city, away from the Hidden Backs. When the Hidden Backs ran things, people could walk the lower city streets in safety, but now the Black Walkers attack people on sight. Watch out for them. Do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crashed down the Undercity? The Undercity? You don't want to be going down there. The place is crawling with wreck ghouls. Do yourself a favor and forget about these escape pods. Besides, there's probably nothing left of these pets anyway. The Hidden Backs and the Black Walkers would have stripped anything valuable from them within hours of the crash. I want some general information on the lower city. Don't know what I really can tell you. There's a gang war between the reactors. And that's it. I'll be going now. Suit yourself. If you ever need to purchase some Berserk cards to strengthen your deck, just come speak to me again.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelroot. Are you a Berserk player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the upper city cantina.
Why were you banned?
A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Berserk players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Bazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the upper cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match.
I want to ask some questions.
If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on Taris. I'm just here to play Bazak. So do you want to play or not?
I'll be going now.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
We will play against him maybe later on, but not now. We need some better cards.
Go away.
Hey, you not talk like that. We just want to say hi to Big Bad Bounty Hunter Killer Not. Nah, this can't be Killer Not. He's supposed to be tough. This guy is nothing but a runt. One? What did it mean? You be funny, tough guy? You know who I are, Killer Not? We're members of the Black Vulcar gang. You don't want to be getting funny with us, tough guy. Me no understand. 1, 2? Why he count? He trying to count how many of us is against him? It's 3 against 1, Kalo. What do you think about these odds? Well, you have something more to say?
Go away.
I'll be going now, or I saw how you mopped up those Black Vulcars. Nice work. Oh, come on, Kalo. Let's see what you've got. I saw how you mopped up those Black Vulcars. Nice work.
1.
Fine. I get it. I'll leave you alone. Or, I'm not looking for a fight. I just want to talk. Or, you don't scare me, Killer Not. You don't scare me, Killer Not.
2.
Okay, I see your point. I'll be off then. Or, come on, I'm just trying to be friendly. Don't you want to be friendly? Or you better finish counting quick, because I'm ready to make my move now. We'll let him go. Okay, I see your point. I'll be off then.
Smart.
He can't be killed here and we would end in a fight and he would insta-kill us. They have not left anything for us.
I saw Davik's new starship at the spaceport before the quarantine. They say it's the fastest ship on Taris. Calls it the Evan Hawk.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
You're the guy who puts bounty on Dyer's head, right? Or who are you? Or I want to ask some questions? Or I'm not really interested in your love life. I'm not really interested in your love life.
I don't like the tone of your voice. I work for Davik Kang. I'm used to people treating me with respect.
You work for Davik? Or you're the guy who put the bounty on Dyer's head, right? Or I don't care who you work for. You seem like a slime ball. Ridiculous option. I don't care who you work for. You seem like a slime ball.
I don't have to take this abuse from you. I came here to relax. Shove off and find someone else to bother. I want to watch the dancing girls.
Let's see if we can talk to him again.
You again? This must be the official Let's All Bother Holden Day. Can't you see I'm trying to watch the dancing girls?
You're the guy who put the bounty on Dyer's head, right?
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
And I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Sounds like maybe you've got what you deserved. Or I want the bounty on the asset removed. Or so how do I collect this bounty? Sounds like maybe you got what you deserved.
Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted.
So how do I collect this bounty?
Just kill Dia and then go talk to Zax. I gave him the credits for safekeeping. He'll pay you off when the deed is done.
I want to ask some questions. Or tell me what happened with Daya. Tell me what happened with Daya.
What do you mean what happened? She took her vibro blade and came after me like she was harvesting a bantha pelt.
Okay, we already had that.
Just kill Dia and then...
I want to ask some questions.
I don't want to waste my time answering a bunch of questions. I'm here to have a few drinks, watch the dancing girls, and enjoy myself. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off-planet as soon as the quarantine ends.
I'll be going now.
Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Mucho shakapaka.
Don't bother me while I'm working. I get paid to dance, not to talk. The musician is too busy playing to pay any attention to you. So it's a copy of the of the upper city cantina.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Little girl should not be in bar. There's no place for little girl. If little girl smart, she run away home now.
Who you calling little girl, Tuba Face?
Little girl needs lesson in manners.
Just a sec, please. Zalbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Mission, I'm busy. They just brought my food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
We no want trouble with Wookie. Our problem with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Little girl lucky she has big friend. Can't talk to them, but we can talk to them. Why are you bothering me?
Hey, relax, Big Z. No need to be rude. Sorry about that. But Wookiees ain't much for conversation, you know? Hey, relax, Big... Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Hey, we speak the same language. Oh, that's weird. A Twi'lek who speaks Galactic Basic. That's weird. A Twi'lek who speaks Galactic Basic.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on Taris, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends? Yeah, we will take this.
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
I want to ask some questions.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Taris, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Tell me about Kellenort.
Kalinord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He hangs around Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath the bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Tell me about the lower city gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the lower city. The Black Bulkers and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Beck. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor Brezhik. Before he took over the Volkers, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Tell me about Davik.
Davik's part of the intergalactic crime syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that ship's fast enough to break the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the exchange.
How did Wookiee and the Twi'lek Street Urchin end up as best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
I'll be going now.
You going? Yeah, this dive's kinda boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
But I haven't finished eating.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
What do you want, human? You come to stare like the others here in Taris? You think we are strange? You're a freak. No, human. You're the freak. One tiny brain, two eyes that only see in one direction. We am the pinnacle of evolution. But I know this word. Non-humans are despised. And my kind most of all. So I won't argue with you, human. Not here. I want to ask some questions. Questions? What kind of questions? What planet are you from? You couldn't say it, and don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create a name, and 4 ears hear the true sound. But your kind would call our home planet Soyuz, a small world far off the Perlemian trade route. What kind of creature are you? In your one-voiced tongue, you would call our kind Perduak. Can you tell me about your homeworld? Talking about our homeworld only makes this quarantine more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, but we do not wish to be reminded of it. I noticed your other head doesn't say much. Nothing that you would hear at least. What do you know about Taris? Nothing. We were only stopping here to get the supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine on all ships they had landed on Taris. Now we are stuck here on the world that hates non-humans. Not a good place to be. I'll be going now. Good, leave us alone. We just want quarantine to end so we can go back home.
I heard Davik's hired a Mandalorian mercenary to work for him. I didn't know there were any of them left after the Mandalore War.
What? Why are you bothering me? Can't you see I'm auditioning a dancer? Or at least I'm trying to audition her. Not much point if she doesn't have a partner. What are you talking about? Or who are you? Or I don't like your tone. I don't like your tone. Oh ho, You think throwing a tantrum is going to impress me? Sorry. I manage 24 dancers, musicians and other performers. I see more tantrums in one day than most people in a year. What are you talking about? Name's Soral, manager for the Starlight Entertainers, the top performing troupe in this sector of the galaxy. I was here scouting new talent when the Sith attacked, and now I can't leave. You'd think the Sith would let me go, so I could get back to my troupe, but I guess they just don't appreciate the arts. So since I'm stuck here, I figured I might as well continue with my auditions. I'm supposed to be auditioning Lynn, but I think I'm wasting my time. Lynn's got all the moves, but I need to know if she can pull them off while sharing a stage with her partner. Where's her partner? She doesn't have one. That's the problem. Aren't you listening to me? Dancers don't perform solo, so I need to see if she can work with someone else before I get her up on stage. Maybe I could help out? I doubt she just wants to dance with someone who wanna buy. This is her own one shot at the big time, and dancing with some wannabe as a partner isn't going to help her cause. On the other hand, I'm not going to hire her unless I can see her in action with a partner. Maybe she's desperate enough to give you a chance. You'd have to ask her, I guess. So we'll try to help her. Can't you see I'm auditioning? This is my shot at the big time. I can't risk screwing it up by talking to you. And what's the use? There's no way Bib's going to hire me unless he gets a chance to see me dancing with a partner. Maybe I should just give up. Why don't you have a partner? My last partner left me. She was always trying to upstage me, even though it was obvious I had 10 times the talent. When I finally told her that, she seemed somewhat off. I guess the truth hurts. My partner before was even worse. If I wasn't tripping over his staggering feet, I was ducking under his flailing arms. I ditched him after less than a week. Maybe I could be a partner? Or I'll be a partner for a price. I'll partner up with you for a price. Is that a joke? I'm a professional entertainer. I don't pay people to dance with me. Besides, who says I'm looking for a partner anyway? I admit I'm getting desperate. I would hate to blow this audition, but I don't know if I'm ready to just pair up with a random passerby. How do I know you're any good? Persuade? How hard can it be? Or persuade? I'm good enough to get you through the audition. Or persuade? What other choice do you have? Oh, you're right, I can't dance. Never mind. Persuade, I'm good enough to get you through your audition. Success. Well, you do have a certain look about you. A confidence of movement. Sigh. I guess you'll have to do. But I'm warning you, don't screw this up. Mr. Soral, I've got a partner now. I would really like to audition for you again. Okay, then. You've got one more chance. I give you a minute to get your partner set up. Then let's see what you've got. Okay, I've got time to watch through 3 more dances. Make them count. Okay, just follow my lead. Remember, the more complicated our steps and the closer we dance, the more it will impress Bib. But don't get in too close, if you can't handle it. I don't need some clumsy oaf tripping me up. Try not to screw it up for me, okay? Join Lynn by dancing beside her. Join Lynn by dancing very close beside her. Or join Lynn by dancing very close and face to face. Join Lynn by dancing beside her. Simple, but nice. Just remember, the Starlight Entertainers don't want simple. We are only looking for the top performers in the galaxy. Look, I know you're trying to be careful about screwing up, but you've got to give me a little bit more than that. Bib's seen thousands of dancers. We need to do something that will impress them. The next dance is a little different, so watch me for the steps, then jump in. Join in by dancing close beside her? Join in by dancing close behind her? Or join in by running around her in circles while she dances? Join in by running us around her in circles while she dances. What was that? That was easily the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'm not auditioning for a comedy act here. I want dancers, not clowns. Come on, Lynn. Pull it together. One last chance. Let's go. You idiot. What were you thinking? I would have a better chance dancing with a drunken Gameron. You're going to ruin me. Look, we've only got one dance left, and we are going to have to pull out all the stops. Don't hold anything back this time, so pay attention to my moves. Then join in and don't screw up. Join in by dancing beside her, or join in by dancing very close and face to face. Or ruin Lynn's audition by taking a dive. Join in by dancing beside her. Looking good, looking very good. Feel the music, let it flow through you. Well, what do you think? Do I get the job? Do you want me to dance some more? I can do another one for you if you want. Relax, Lynn, you made it. You've got the job. Welcome to the Starlight Entertainers. I made it? I really made it? This is incredible. I don't believe it. Believe it, kid. You're in. Now we need to get you fitted for your outfits. We need to start rehearsals. You've got contracts to sign. Let's go. Busy, busy. That's the life of a star. Thank you. I wouldn't have made it without you. I would give you a big hug, but, well, frankly, you're a little beneath me now. Like Bib said, I'm going to be a star. But if you're ever traveling the galaxy and you see the Star Entertainers performing, stop by and ask for Lynn. I'll see if I can get you some free tickets. I can't talk to them again. New face, new face. Always new face here. On my world, only the strong become trackers. Here everyone is bounty hunter.
I saw Callow Nord in the tap room. He's a legend in this business. I wonder if he'd give me an autograph.
Since the Sith got here, the average price for each bounty has gone way up. Davix had to raise his rates just to compete. I've not seen you here before, human. You are new to the bounty office, yes? My name is X. I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available here, legal and otherwise, but they all pay quite well. Or are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davic's best agents. I am the HUD with all the answers. Gurney said I should speak to you about the Rectal Serum. You have the Rectal Serum? It's worth 1,000 credits to Davic. Why does Davic want the serum so badly? Medicine is big business. If people are sick with the Rectal disease, they need the cure. Davic can charge anything he wants and people will still pay. Davic's plans to prey on the sick? That's monstrous. Or, I don't have the serum. I don't have the serum. You find the serum, you come see me. Davic wants the serum, and I'll pay good money for you to get it to me, for him. The same price as for the bounties. You work for Davic? Not officially, no. I work for the bounty office, but Davic pays me to keep my eyes open and report to him, and for me to post his bounties. Davic posts bounties in the government office? Is that even legal? Or you don't try to hide the fact that Davic has you on his payroll? You don't try to hide the fact that Davic has you on his payroll? I used to have to keep our relationship secret, but since the Sith arrived, nobody cares what happens in the lower city. Derek can do whatever he wants. But enough talk, back to business. This is the bounty office, so we should talk bounties. Or are you looking for information? Tell me about the bounties. There's 2 government contracts. One's an assassin named Selvin, the other's Bannock Starkiller. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they are killed hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But not all the bounties are dangerous. David got some special contracts. One's for a girl named Dyer. She attacked Holden, one of Derek's men. Another's for a man named Largo, who owes Derek money.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Matrix. He used to work for Derek when he betrayed the exchange, and now Derek wants him. I put all this information in the datapad. I want more details on the bounties you're offering. All the information is in your datapad already, but if you don't want to look there, then I guess I can fill you in. What do you want to know more about? Tell me about the assassin Selvin. Selvin's a government bounty. She's a very dangerous woman. When she started, she was just another killer working for Derek. Then she began freelancing to the highest bidder. One day she killed 6 citizens in the street, and their bodyguards too. They were all Ulgurs, a powerful merchant family with many enemies. Selvin was hired to kill off the whole family. She was very good at her job. Each day more Ulgurs died. Poisoned at home, shot down in the street, guards and droids couldn't protect them. After a month there were no Ulgurs left on Taris, not one. Did they ever find out who hired to kill them all? It was never proven, but after the Ulgurs were all dead, the Organa family demanded the government put out a contract on Selvin. They said nobody was safe as long as Selvin was still free. But the Organa family were powerful rivals of the Ulgurs. Some think they were the ones who hired Selvin. Then they tried to have a bounty hunters kill her to keep the secret from coming out. But Taris politics aren't your concern. You're just a bounty hunter. You kill Selvin, you get the credits. That's the only important thing, right? I want to ask you about the other bounties. All information's in the datapad already? Yes. Tell me about Bannock Starkiller. Bannock's government contract, but he's a legend on Taris. He started out as a duelist in the upper cantina. He never lost, but he only fought death matches. He killed hundreds in his day. Then death matches got banned. Dueling switched to non-lethal combat, but then Bannock wasn't ready to retire. He kept dueling on the illegal underground circuit. He kept killing people. Finally the government had no choice but to put a bounty out on him, but Bannock's a big folk hero, so not too many try to collect. Those who do all wind up dead anyway. I want to ask about one of the other bounties. Oh, the information in the datapad already. Tell me about this girl Dyer. Dyer's one of Davik's private bounties. She used to be a waitress in the cantina here until she had a fight with Holden. She cut him with a vibro blade, almost killed him. That was a mistake. Holden works for Davik. He's not one to let her get away with that. When he was recovering in the medical bay, he put out a bounty on Dyer. She's been hiding ever since. I get the feeling there's more to the story. Maybe, doesn't really matter to me. I get the bounty from Davik's men, I don't ask questions. You can talk to Holden if you want to know more. He's inside the cantina. I want to ask you about one of the other business bounties. Tell me about this merchant Largo. He's nothing special, just another of Davik's private bounties. He borrowed money from Davik for his business, but things went bad and he wasn't able to pay Davik back, so he ran. Davik doesn't like it when people who owe him money run. He put out a contract on Largo to send a message to the other merchants who owe him money. Derek's bounties sound more like contract killings. Derek works for the exchange. They don't play games. If you don't pay your debts, or you betray them, or you attack them, they get even. People bring Derek's bounties on themselves. Anyway, if you don't like them, you don't have to take them. Collect the other bounties, government contracts. Those peoples are ruthless killers. They need to be stopped. I want more details on the bounties you're offering. All the information is already on your datapad. Tell me about Matrix. Davik is very interested in this bounty. Matrix used to work for Davik. He wasn't important, but he was there a long time. He saw lots of things that it was wise to keep it quiet about. Then one day he betrayed Davik. He went to the Taris authorities and testified at trials against the exchange. Lots of people were arrested, and Davik's operations shut down for a while. It cost Davik thousands and thousands of credits to get business back on track, and he lost lots of good people. Of course, he's not about to let Matrix get away with that. But didn't the government protect Matrix after the trials? They did Matrix for a while, but when the Sith took over, they shut the witness protection program down. It's expensive, and the Sith didn't care if Matrix died. Did you already have every bounty? I want to ask you about one of the other bounties. Yes. I've got a bounty I want to collect on. A bounty? A human. That is what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Tell him about Matrix. The traitor Matrix is now a dead traitor. This is a lesson for anyone thinking about turning against the exchange. Here, 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. Thanks. Pleasure doing business with you. Or persuade. I want 400 credits for this job. Or you'll up the reward if you know what's good for you, Zax. We will try to persuade him. I want 400 credits for this job. Failure. You don't bargain with me. This is my business. I set the price, not you. You take 300 or you get nothing. Sorry, I just lost my head. I'll take the 300. Or you'll up the reward or know what's good for you. Sorry, I just lost my head. I'll take the 300. You do good work, human. There's lots of bounty hunters in Taris, but most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. I need some information. I have information, but it's not free. For a fee, I'll tell you everything you want to about the street gangs, Davik, our stuff too. But first you have to come up with 100 credits. So maybe you could take some bounties and earn some money? Then you could afford to pay for my information. You are happy, I'm happy. Davik gets his cut. It works out for everyone. I'll be going now. Goodbye, human. You come back if you want to earn credits. Bounties pay good money. And remember to come to see me if you want information. And this completes our tour through Javyar's cantina. We also got some entries for the bounties. So we have information on the Salmon's bounty. There's an official government bounty out on a woman named Salmon. She's a known assassin, and there are no leads as to where she may be hiding now. Lago's bounty, a merchant named Lago, owes a large sum of money to David Kang. Because he is unable to pay the debt, Lago has gone into hiding. In response, Davik has put on a legal bounty on his head. And Benak's bounty, there's an official government bounty out on Benak's Starkiller, a famous duelist renowned for killing dozens, if not hundreds of people in illegal death matches. Benak has been known to frequent the areas in the upper city cantina near the duel ring. Yep, that's it. And that completes this video. And we will explore maybe the hidden back base in the next one. See you there. Bye.